workshop topic, and we have Miss Ariel Green who is going to present to us today. So take it away. Where's Ariel?
All right. So, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome again to our SSS workshop. For those of you all who don't know me, my name is Ariel, and I'm the freshman and sophomore student advisor and student support services. So today we will be talking about confidence. I am excited to just share with you all the information that I have. And just some research that I've done regarding this topic. So I know you all will benefit. So I will be glancing at another screen. So if you see my eyes veer off, just know that's what I am looking at. If you want to take notes for today's session, you can as well. So I will just be kind of speaking from my notes in my head. I don't have a PowerPoint. So today's workshop, it is a little different. We are coming from empowerment point of view, but throughout my presentation, if you feel led to share your comments or just your thoughts, feel free to do that, guys. If you want to hop off of mute, you can, or if you want to just put something in the chat box, feel free to do that. I want y'all to engage with me and in this topic, and I just want y'all to feel comfortable with just having this discussion on what is confidence today. All right, so I would love for participation to be at a 70% today. All right. So to get started, confidence is something that we have all struggled with at some point in our lives. And that's okay. We have all struggled with confidence somewhere along our life journey. Self-confidence, it is a lifelong journey. Our confidence levels, they fluctuate. Everyone's confidence level is different. So confidence levels can range from low to medium to high. And today we're going to talk about and we're going to define in detail what confidence is, what confidence is not. So there are many definitions surrounded around the word confidence. But before I get into those definitions, I would love to hear, what do y'all think confidence is? So if you want to put it in the chat or if you want to unmute yourself, I just want to see where y'all at and what do y'all think confidence is? All right. And I'll give y'all about 30 seconds to respond. Don't be shy.
May I ask, what did you ask again? Sorry.
Okay, can everybody hear me okay?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. I asked to share your definition of what confidence is. What do you think confidence is in your own words?
Well, I think confidence is just being you, basically showing up for you and being comfortable with, every aspect of yourself.
Okay, very good. I love that, Janae. All right, we have some people in the chat. Christina said confidence is being sure of who you are. Someone else says confidence comes from within. Confidence is something no one can take away from you. Very good. I love that. It is when you can put faith in who you are. Good. Self-assurance. Good. Confidence is power. I love it, love it, love it. So you all are on the right track. Somebody else said self-positive. Very good, very good. So y'all are all right. Everyone's definition of confidence is correct. And like I said, there are many definitions of confidence. So while I was doing some research, I'll kind of share with you all some that I discovered. So Webster says confidence is the quality or state of being certain. Someone else says confidence is a feeling or consciousness of one's power or reliance on one's circumstances. Another definition, confidence is feeling secure of yourself and your abilities. And the last one that I'll read is confidence is the belief in oneself and one's powers or abilities. So for today's topic and today's presentation, the definition that I want to focus on is the last one, because this is the one that stood out to me the most. And I'll read it again. It says, confidence is a belief in oneself and one's powers or ability. So that is a powerful and a very strong definition. Simply put, like Janae said, confidence is when you believe in yourself. It's a decision. Confidence is a decision that you make within yourself. It has nothing to do with your outer appearance, your clothes, your car, the different things that you possess. But confidence, it comes from within. Okay. So it is a conscious decision that is made within oneself. Confidence is a practice. It's something that we must practice on a daily basis in order for this character trait to become stronger, like Crystal said, in order for this character trait to develop. So just like we do anything else in life, in order to become better or make improvement in a certain area, we have to practice. We have to keep showing up. And we have to do this very same thing with our confidence. Okay. So today we're going to talk about many things regarding confidence. And I'm going to try to shorten it up as I'm going to try to keep it short and concise. But first off, I want to share that our confidence stems from two things. Okay. And these two things that we're going to talk about first is self-esteem and self-concept. So self-esteem and self-concept, they sound the same, but they mean two different things. These words sound alike and they're often used interchangeably, but they have separate meanings. So our confidence stems from those two things, self-esteem and our self-concept. So self-esteem is how you feel about yourself. It's the feelings that you have of yourself. A person's self-esteem can be high or their self-esteem can be low. So for example, I don't feel good about myself, low self-esteem. Someone with low self-esteem, they may feel like they're not worthy. They may have feelings of uncertainty. But a person with a high self-esteem, they may feel more motivated. They may feel more positive about themselves, or they may feel worthy. Okay. That same thing applies with your self-concept. So your self-concept is the thoughts that you have about yourself, is what you think about yourself. So for instance, I'm smart, I'm strong, I'm beautiful. But a person with a low self-concept, they may think they're not smart. They may think they're not strong or they're not beautiful. Okay, so concept has to do with the mind, cognition, and your esteem has to do with how you feel. All right, so self-concept and self-esteem, these two things, they are what gives us the value. These two things make up the value that we give ourselves, which then turns into confidence or self-confidence. Okay, everybody's with me? All right. So with that being said, there are many things that can influence or impact our self-confidence. Does anyone want to take a guess at what I may mean by that? What is something that can influence or impact a person's self-confidence? And there's no right or wrong answers, just whatever you think. Any idea? All right. No. Okay, that's okay. All right, so I'll educate you. So let's start off with relationships. Our relationships are the foundation and the basis of our lives. our relationships can influence and impact our self-confidence. The relationships that we have with family, the relationships that we have with siblings, our friends, our parents. We're around family a lot, and their viewpoints, their labels, the names and different things that they're giving us, sometimes this can impact, our self-confidence and how we see and how we view ourselves, because our family may see and view us differently versus how we view and see ourselves. I'll continue. Friends, coworkers, classmates, every relationship in our life can influence or impact our self-confidence in a positive or a negative way, because sometimes we have toxic relationships and sometimes we have healthy relationships in our lives. Some other things that I want to share is your community, how others in your community view you, your parents, and even your life experiences. Sometimes in life, we go through adverse experiences, we go through difficult things, and these things can take a zap at our confidence. They can impact our self-confidence. So, since there are so many things that can influence our confidence, it is natural, guys, for our self-confidence to fluctuate. And when I say fluctuate, this means like move up and down. Okay? Because we are coming into contact with so many different people, so many different life experiences, your self-confidence is going to fluctuate. One day you may feel like you are on top of the world, you're conquering it all, you're conquering the day. But then the next day you may feel a little off. You may feel a little stuck. You may feel a little challenged. So that's okay. Don't be so hard on yourself. But I'm going to also teach you and show you what you can do to maintain your confidence. Okay. One thing that I also wanted to mention was another reason why our self-confidence fluctuates is because we're being exposed to different people, like I said, but we're also being exposed to different ideas, different beliefs, and we're just going through different things on a daily basis. So going back to the point that I made earlier, confidence is a practice. It's something that we have to practice on a daily basis. And just like our presenter who presented on time management, practice does not make perfect. Practice makes more improvement. When you continue to practice, you're just getting better and stronger at a thing, at the very thing that you're practicing at. And then it becomes a skill. It becomes a discipline. It becomes a habit. Okay. So with confidence, you have to work at maintaining it on a daily basis. Just like how you get up in the morning, you comb your hair, when you come home from a long day of work or a long day of school, what's the first thing you do? You lay on the couch, you chill, you do something to debrief, and then you may get a little snack. You then eat, you then get ready for bed, you prepare yourself for the next day so you can do it all over again. We have to structure our lives and do this very same thing when it comes to our confidence. Does that make sense? We have to work at maintaining our confidence on a daily basis. Okay. So anytime you feel like your confidence is starting to get low, then there are different tools and there are different tips and strategies and things you can do to refill your confidence. All right. And now we're going to talk about some of those things. So how do I increase my confidence? How do we increase our confidence? How do you increase your confidence? So I'm going to give y'all 6 points, 6 ways in which you can increase your confidence. So number 1 is to limit your comparisons. Limit your comparisons. I love this one. It's very natural for us to compare ourselves to others. That's a natural thing that we all do. Okay. And nothing is wrong with that, but it becomes a problem when jealousy and envy starts to arise in our heart. And when we start to doubt ourselves, when we start to feel insecure, because then this is the sign that, okay, I have to work on my self-confidence. I have to work on my self-esteem. Okay. So that's when a red flag arises. But it's okay also to compare yourself to other people, because we're all bringing different experiences, different personalities, and different character traits to the table. And you may admire something about someone that you aspire or desire to have. Okay. And sometimes through admiration, we learn more about ourselves. We learn more about character traits and things that we may want to possess, and vice versa. So that's number one, limit your comparisons. So when you find yourself starting to go in the red zone, starting to become doubtful, starting to become insecure, a second way to boost your confidence is through affirming yourself and complimenting yourself. This is so important. We must speak life, kind words to ourselves. Oftentimes we find ourselves complimenting others and affirming others, but we have to do this very same thing for ourselves to fill our confidence cup. Okay. So I like to think of affirmations as positive self-talk. I'm going to give you my definition of affirmation that I came up with. So affirmations are positive statements that encourage, uplift, motivate, and energize you. Affirmations are necessary because they will assist us in achieving our goal. So whenever you guys are affirming yourself, you want to be kind and you want to be gentle. Be kind and gentle with how you talk about yourself, with the words you choose to say about yourself. We all have insecurities. Don't focus on, your weaknesses and your insecurities, but affirm yourself in a positive light. Because when you do this, like I said in my definition, you're going to become motivated. You're going to become energized, and it's going to help you accomplish and achieve whatever goal you set out to do. Affirmations are also important because our thoughts and our words, they guide our behavior. So I'm going to say that again, and then I'm going to demonstrate it. So affirmations are important because our thoughts and our words, they guide our behavior. So everything we do flows from the top on down. I don't know if you ever heard of that saying, life and death is in the power of the tongue, but it really is. So we have to be mindful about how we talk about ourselves, what we're choosing to say about ourselves, because words have power. Okay. So that's number 2. Number 3, the third way in which we can increase our confidence is by taking risks. Taking risks. So students, participate more in class. Join that club or join that organization that you've been wanting to do for a long time, but maybe you're afraid. Maybe you're shy. Ask more questions in class. Sit at the front of the class. There's no such thing as a silly question. My coworkers know I'm always asking questions. So ask those questions for clarification and to ensure that you are understanding of material and you're knowledgeable. Speak up on campus. Your voice matters. Don't be afraid to speak up. Travel and just continue to step out on faith. Instead of playing it safe, the more risk you take, the more courageous and confident you will become. So do not be afraid to take risks. Take more risks. That's the third way to increase your confidence. Number 4, give more attention to your weakness. So this was one that I made up and I thought was very important. Give more attention to your weakness. And this is something that I also practice. A lot of times we tend to focus on areas that we're already strong in. But if we reverse it and we focus on areas that we're weak in, you then become stronger in those areas. So when we focus on strengthening our weakness, it boosts our confidence. It also can boost our confidence in this area. So for example, if your weakness is in math, or if your weakness is in public speaking, you may need a little extra help. This is an indicator that you're struggling in this area. You need more help. You need more assistance. That is nothing to be embarrassed about. A weakness is just an area of improvement. A weakness is just means I need more improvement in this area. So if that is your weakness, then maybe join tutoring, or maybe join a communications club so you can become stronger and more efficient in this area. And so that weakness can now turn into a strength. Okay. So that's number 4. Give more attention to your weakness so you can become stronger in this area. Because when you give attention to your weakness and you work at becoming better in that area, it's going to boost your confidence. You're going to feel more secure about yourself. All right, number 5. How do I increase my confidence? Be yourself. Somebody else stated this at the beginning of the call, how a part of confidence is being yourself. Whether we realize it or not, I found this on a health website and I wanted to share the quote with y'all. They said it takes a lot of courage and confidence to be ourselves. And I wholeheartedly agree with that statement. To be ourselves, it takes a lot of courage and a lot of confidence, whether we recognize it or not. When you are true to yourself, it liberates and it empowers others to be themselves. Okay? So I want to encourage and challenge y'all, as you go in your classes or as you're members of whatever club or organization, or even in your workforce, stay true to you. Stay true to yourself, your values, your morals, and be you. We're all special. We're all unique. We all bring different things to the table. And so embrace those things. And the last one, number 6, the 6th way that we can improve our confidence is by believing in ourselves. So continue to believe in yourself. As stated earlier, confidence is an inward feeling. It's an inward feeling and a belief that flows outwardly. Self-confidence and being confident is also a daily practice. It's not being cocky. Confidence is not being prideful. It's not arrogance. It's not thinking you're better than the next person. but it has everything to do with your inner man. Confidence has everything to do with your inner self, your inner trust, and the security that comes from within. All right. So that concludes my presentation for today. Please, guys, if you all have any questions, please let me know. I would love to answer anything that y'all have and just maybe have a continued open discussion about this topic.
I have a question. I missed number 4. What was number 4?
Number 4 is give more attention to your weakness. All right, Davion said, awesome job. Thank you, Davion. Thanks for attending the workshop on today.
Does anyone have any questions or comments?
All right. Somebody said I needed this. Thank you. It was very helpful. You are welcome.
Yes, I totally agree. I think from students to adults really need this information because we all at some point in our lives deal with confidence issues. Sometimes we're high and we're good, and sometimes we're low. So I really appreciate the information that was given out today.
Yes, you're welcome.
And same here, things in life, your confidence fluctuates. And one of those things is because, things happen in life. And sometimes things are up, things are down, and you sometimes start blaming yourself and then blaming all kind of things, and things come up in your mind that you start beating yourself up. But it's important to remember it's a journey, it fluctuates, but we have to, something I wrote down was, right when you were talking about working on it on a daily basis, working on your confidence on a daily basis, I thought of it as, we need to be on the offense instead of on the defense. So keep working on yourself daily. So whenever things come up, okay, I can handle that, or I know how to bounce forward, and dealing with things that come up in life.
Yeah, that's awesome. Great point. Well said.
And something else I wanted to encourage the students with, and this is something I need to catch myself on too, is when you talked about limiting your comparisons. I know with social media, it's easy to get caught up in scrolling Instagram or scrolling Facebook, and you looking at all these people's lives and what they're posting, and you start comparing yourself to other people and their lives and their joys and all the things that's going on that they share publicly. So we just have to be careful and know that we have to not get consumed into other people's lives and really focus on ourselves and our own confidence.
That's good. So we have a couple of minutes. I would like to know, what are some affirmations that you all maybe use maybe we can talk about affirmations that you all can start to implement day to day. Somebody says, I am enough. That's good.
I like that, Davion.
Mm-hmm. That's a good one. And remember, I stated affirmations are positive statements that encourage, uplift, motivate, and energize you. Affirmations are positive self-talk. So an affirmation usually starts with I am. You know, there's so much power in those words, I am. Even if you may not believe that you are those things right now, it's just the fact that you're choosing to verbalize that, it's giving it power. So somebody said, I am in the image of God. Okay, that's good. I don't care what anyone thinks. I love who I am and I always will. Very good. Very good. Anything else? Okay. All right. Any other questions or comments? And hopefully after this call, you know, you all can maybe think about some things you can do to uplift your confidence, to increase your confidence. Someone said, I am worthy, I am smart, I am beautiful, I am kind, I am strong. Very good. Powerful statements. Very good, Davion.
I just want to add one more thing, if you don't mind. Um, Even if you're not in a place in your life where you believe those things, like I am worthy, I am smart, and I'm just saying in general for everybody, just using those as an example. Um, just speaking those things into your life, you will start feeling that more and more. Even if you don't feel beautiful, like right at this moment, or you don't feel strong right at this moment, start speaking it into your life and it will develop more and more.
It's a great point. Great thought.
Anybody else have anything else to add?
All right. Someone said, I attract positive experiences in my life. I love that.
Yeah, I love that one too.
Very good. Don't let hardships define you. That's a good one. That is a good one. What about I can and I will? I can and I will, or I will get through this.